tracks.
Ferrari 296 GTB. The 296 GTB has dispelled any concerns that the loss of the pure petrol Ferrari would spell the end of the distinctive and compelling character that supports so many of Fiorano's greatest. This smaller, less expensive, roughly speaking, because it's still a £250,000 car offering from the company, feels a lot more resolved, making you wonder why you were concerned the people at Maranello would have gotten it wrong. In contrast to the fiercely swift but slightly spiky SF90 Stradale. The car's new 3.0-liter V6 engine with twin turbochargers and 164 bhp electric motor combined to produce an astounding 819 horsepower, making it basically a mid-ranking Ferrari. Performance is ruthlessly, savagely spectacular, as you might expect, and it boasts a stated 15.5-mile electric-only range. More significantly, the ICE responds zealously to every input and emits a roar that will convince you that it has twice as many cylinders as any other engine to have worn the prancing horse insignia on its cam covers. The fact that Ferrari was able to make a car with this much power and performance potential feel so approachable and interesting is what's more amazing. The car's renowned wristly quick steering is still a bit too eager to assist you in changing directions, but its mid-corner balance, control, and composure are amazing. This is a machine that is equally content to hang everything out or to play a tidy game of Hunt the Apex. The 296 GTB is loaded with driver assistance features and has many driving modes, but it always feels natural and on your side. It's an amazing supercar that demonstrates that growing degrees of electrification don't always translate into lower driver rewards. McLaren 720S. Few things in this segment of the performance car market are as straightforward or as effective as a car accelerating faster, lapping faster, and stopping harder than any competitor. The McLaren 720S can carry out all three. In fact, this 710 bhp blockbuster matches up better against a modern hypercar than one of its mid-engine rivals in many of the performance metrics that road testers typically measure. Additionally, it is a fantastic ergonomic triumph that flatters a boisterous track style more rewardingly than any of its predecessors. It is also unusually communicative and simple to drive. The McLaren 765 LT, a derivative of the 720S that is lighter, faster, and overall more track-oriented, was released by McLaren in 2020. The developers increased the power and torque to 754 bhp and 590 lb-ft, respectively, while reducing the weight by 80 kg. It's a really unusual vehicle in fact, and it also tops the Autocar Top 10 category for hardcore sports cars. Ferrari SF90 Stradale. The most potent road car in Ferrari's history is this sort of LaFerrari hypercar's successor. Additionally, it is the vehicle that recorded the quickest lap time on the company's Fiorano test circuit. Oh, and it's a plug-in hybrid with a maximum electric-only range of 15 miles. Therefore, the SF90 Stradale is a highly distinct type of Ferrari. It uses a significantly modified version of the twin-turbocharged 3.9-liter V8 engine from the 488 piston, which is paired with 3 electric motors to increase the Ferrari's overall power output to an astounding 986 horsepower and enable a 0-62 mph time of 2.5 seconds. It's undoubtedly a technological marvel. It's still just as incisive, intuitive, engaging, and devastatingly quick as you would expect a mid-engine Ferrari to be, despite the added weight that powertrain adds. The SF90 is a knife-edge vehicle that needs respect and focus when navigating the space between grip and slip, so be forewarned, have your Weetabix before disabling the stability control systems. It's an extra plus that it's a pleasant long-distance cruiser, and it's entertaining to think about operating it as a commuting car that produces no emissions. The SF90 is a very promising model for Ferrari's electric future. Lamborghini Huracan Evo. When it comes to building cars with sheer combustive drama, traffic-stopping beauty, and a feral, unrestrained soul, Lamborghini is currently only genuinely rivaled by the world's most expensive and rarest hand-built exotic automobile manufacturers. The Huracan may be the company's entry-level model, but it isn't second-rate in terms of appearance or its incredibly crazy, naturally aspirated V10 engine, which excels in terms of performance across the board for speed, responsiveness, and auditory character. Rear-wheel steering and torque vectoring are added to the facelifted Evo model, bringing the Huracan's performance more in line with that of its McLaren and Ferrari rivals. This young Lamborghini's reputation as a truly satisfying, engaging supercar is cemented by the fact that you also received the 631 horsepower powertrain from the previous hardcore Huracan Performante. There is also an Evo that is entirely rear-driven. Its fantastic V10 might have a little less power than its four-wheel drive brethren, but by getting rid of the front driveshafts, the car acquires a ton of character and dynamic appeal. Do you require another shot of adrenaline? Well, there's always the Huracan STO, which is essentially Lambo's Porsche 911 GT3 and has a rather aggressive carbon fiber body. This is a really unique machine that engages and entertains unlike few others. It takes visual inspirations from the brand's one-make Trofeo race car, replete with a, admittedly vestigial engine cover-mounted snorkel air inlet. With less bulk to move around and effectively the same 631 bhp V10 as the normal car, this machine is spine-tinglingly fast, sensationally loud, and completely engrosses you from the moment you press the starter. Although the stiffer suspension is almost unacceptable for the road, the incredibly fast reactions and adjustability more than make up for it. The freshly released Huracan Technica should be perfect for individuals who desire the thrills of the STO but not its peacocking appearance, although there is no such thing as a wallflower Huracan. It marks the sweetest of sweet spots for Sant'Agata's entry-level sports vehicle, mechanically identical but with slightly softer, road-oriented suspension and more or less stock bodywork. Maserati MC20. Not so long ago, many people believed that Maserati was prepared to receive the final rites. With the characterful but outdated GT models supporting the lackluster Ghibli and Quattroporte saloons, the Italian brand had deteriorated into a ghost of what it once was. Even the introduction of the, admittedly average Levante SUV failed to generate the kind of buzz in the showrooms that suggested the brand may have a successful future. The amazing MC20, a supercar straight out of the top drawer, then appeared out of nowhere. The Italian car, which reportedly began development as an Alfa Romeo until Maserati took over, checks off every exotic mid-engine box. To begin with, there is a carbon fiber chassis, double wishbone suspension all around, and a brand new 621 horsepower, 3.0-liter V6 twin-turbo engine. Even while it can't match the oral theatrics of a Lamborghini V10 or a Ferrari V8, it is capable of 0-62 mph in 2.9 seconds and will reach a high speed of 202 mph. While performance is important in this group, the MC20 stands out as a little bit different due to the way it handles the curves in between the straights. Its starting weight of around 1500 kg, along with its rapid steering, gives it the kind of mobility typically only found in fleeing gazelles. It may not be as quick-witted or as communicative as a McLaren or the Ferrari 296 GTB, but it comes close. Additionally, it combines this cornering energy with a ride quality that makes it very comfortable to live with. Maserati has given us many false dawns over the years, but this car might finally be the real, enduring signs of recovery.